boys, Christian, Jordan, and Jason, I thought things would get better. For a moment, a very brief moment, I learned to relax around them, learned how to take a few minutes with each of them after feeding or bathing them, and then take a few more minutes for myself. Our parents were spending less and less time at our house, so I had to make it on my own. After all, Drake had to work since I couldn't, or could I? The boys were 6 months old. Perhaps it was time for me to go back to work. The first week back at work, I felt like a completely different woman. There were no babies demanding my attention, no bottles, no spit up, no bumping my toes on baby equipment. I was overjoyed. My coworkers welcomed me back with joy and a little surprise. They had not expected me back for at least another 6 months. Family leave. At any rate, I threw myself into my work and seldom missed the boys. I knew they were being cared for, and I didn't really have to worry about them. I dropped them off in the morning, and Drake picked them up in the evening. It was a good plan, a perfect plan, especially since Drake was dealing with the boys more, and I had more time to myself. We were just becoming adjusted to life, back to our new normal, when I woke up sick one morning. I couldn't imagine what the problem was, so I simply stayed home that day. Drake took the boys into daycare, and I slept in. When I attempted to get up later, I was nauseous again. I immediately panicked. I crawled out of bed to find my phone and check the calendar. I was late, horrified. I found the strength to get dressed and go to the nearest drugstore. Shaking like a morphine addict, I paid for the pregnancy test. When I got home, I was reluctant to go to the bathroom, but finally I went, and all my fears were confirmed just moments later. I was pregnant again. I sat on the bed and cried, and that's where Drake found me hours later, holding the test in my hands. He was excited and didn't understand why I wasn't excited. "Okay, honey," he soothed as he rubbed my back while he helped me. "I know it's a little sooner than we planned, but it will work out. You don't have to work. I make enough money to support us, and we'll be just fine." "No, we won't be just fine," I cried. "We won't. I don't want more babies. I don't want to be fat and bloated. I want to have time to myself. I want to live my life for me." Suddenly, I couldn't take it any longer. I started throwing things, first the pillows and anything I could get my hands on. Alarmed, Drake tried to hold me, but found he couldn't. He finally flipped me over on the bed and sat on me while he called my mother. He sat on me until my parents arrived, and as soon as my mother walked into the room, he left. I looked at her and screamed. It didn't get better. It didn't get better, and now I'm pregnant again. I don't want to be a mother. My mother sat on the bed holding me, trying to soothe me and comfort me, but it didn't work. I did not want to be comforted. I wanted out of parenthood.